Hello there.
Elie Moses, how dare you watch There Is No Place Like Home Part 1 and 2, and then wait a day to watch the last episode to watch the finale itself? So?
So,
Yeah, it's 8:50.
Really? 8? Can we let the guy at least say it's 8:15 before Saeed kills him? Oh, not even a headshot, just 3 to the chest like that. Oh, the Institute. He cleaning house. Is he taking out Hurley? Nah, surely not. Saeed Jarrah Wick. Damn.
Saeed,
Hello, Hurley.
why would I go anywhere with you? I haven't seen you in like forever.
Because circumstances have changed.
What circumstances?
Bentham's dead.
Who's this Jeremy Bentham? Is that the guy that, Jack visited at the funeral home? Like in the coffin that no one attended?
What?
2 days ago.
What happened?
They said it was suicide.
What do you mean they said it was suicide? And why do you call him Bentham? His name
Don't say it.
They acting like this guy's Voldemort or something.
We're being watched.
I've been having regular conversations with dead people. The last thing I need now is paranoia.
I just killed a man who's been perched outside this facility for the last week. And finding paranoia keeps me alive.
We're not going back, are we?
No.
For now.
Somewhere safe.
Okay
Who was he playing chess with?
then. Hold on a second.
Checkmate.
Checkmate, Mr. Echo.
Nah. Anyone but... Nah. How's Mr. Echo losing, man? Nah, that hurts. That's one way to, not have the actor there, but have Mr. Echo there.
I don't know. I stayed on course.
I just wanted to say, I went back and rewatched the scene yesterday from... which episode was it? Episode 9 of Lost Season 4 with Ben waking up in the Sahara Desert. And, I feel like that perfectly fits the ending of last episode with them being in the Orchid Station. And, I was getting the thumbnail for that episode, and I used the Ben waking up in the shocked face. I can't remember which logo was on the Dharma jacket, but it might have been the Orchid Station logo. So he might have used that sort of like time machine in the Orchid Station to go to 2005. That's his way off the island, potentially, because there is no way he'd wake up with that much of a shocked expression on his face. I'm not sure. But like,
How much fuel?
enough.
5 minutes worth. Let somebody else watch the jump.
Bro is still alive?
Man, help me. If he dies, everybody on that boat dies.
Whitmore. I'll find you.
Yeah, Widmore gonna be on your ass, Ben. No Diddy.
Not if I find him first.
Hey, no. Hey, hey, hey!
Predator countdown timer activated.
Go!
You go. Go. I stay.
Nah, don't tell me this is how Jin dies, man, by staying back on the boat with Michael. Don't tell me this ain't the way.
Bloody hell.
That's some Call of Duty timing right there.
I'm fine on fumes. I gotta put this bird down.
No! Don't land!
Ooh. You're going from from this straight into season 5 is gonna be mental. Back-to-back reactions, baby. You know how we do it.
Son, where are you going? We gotta go. Below with Michael. No, there's no time. There's no time. We have to I won't leave him. Okay. You get the baby on the chopper. I'll get Jin.
Keep pumping till I get it started.
Damn,
That'll
Kate
be
said
enough
I'll
to
get
to the
Jin.
island.
Almost out of this stuff. Listen, you are a father now. Get to your wife and get her home.
Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome. Oh,
Damn, Michael sacrifice. The father telling the father to be.
Jin's stealing something.
Hopefully they think Jin's dead.
We gotta get out of here now.
Like, Jin and...
Let's go!
I don't know, man. I just don't want Jin to die. But I'm preparing myself, but I'm not preparing myself. Like,
Give me a minute! No! Wait!
Where's Jin?
come on, Jin. Come on, Jin. He's got to Ethan Hunt his way onto that helicopter. Come on.
Check it out! Check it out! Check it out!
It's Jin.
Check it out! Check it out!
Damn, what were the other crew doing? Surely there'd be more of a fight to get on the helicopter.
We can't do it! We have to! We need to go back!
Maybe this is Michael's time to die. This brother need to
You can go now, Michael.
see.
who are you?
See. Oh. Damn, that's some sci-fi channel CGI right there. Nah, Jin's not dead. Jin jumped off the boat. Jin jumped off the boat. Come on, surely. I just find it so ironic that the 3 guys that were adrift on the initial raft, you know, Sawyer, Jin, and Michael, you know, Sawyer jumped off the helicopter back into the water, so now he's adrift for a bit, but he'll swim back to the island. Jin and Michael were on the boat itself, on the freighter. Michael, I don't think had enough time to get off. Jin possibly could have jumped off. So you know what? It makes sense why Sun and, you know, Hurley and the rest of them think Jin is dead. But you know, I'm cool with Jin's death being like that, because it possibly mean he could still be alive. I know it's a long way and it would be a long ass swim back to the island, but who knows? Who knows? If he stays on that bearing, if he finds, you know, some debris from the freighter, he could have jumped off in that time. I mean, we didn't specifically see him get blown up or like see his last final facial expression, and see the explosion happening behind him, and, you know, in true Hollywood fashion, him get consumed by the fire. So yeah, that ain't as bad as I thought it was. But for he could be dead. He could be dead for all intents and purposes, and this is Elie just being an idiot. But Michael is definitely gone. You know, especially with Christian saying you can go now. This is your time. I feel like that's final with Michael dying, which kind of sucks. I mean, they brought him back and he goes only a couple episodes later. It's a shame. I'd like to see more of Michael. But Jin, I'm still holding out hopes for Jin.
우리 예쁜 딸. 런던에 있어요. 일 마무리하고 오늘 밤에 출발해요.
You're making them business deals, man.
그럴게요, 엄마. 집에서 봐요.
With Widmore?
All right, guys. Thanks.
I believe I owe him dinner after our last game.
Are you really going to pretend that you don't know who I
Yeah,
am?
I was like, for a second, he would know who she
I'm
is
afraid
exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Kwan.
Yes, you do know, Mr. Whitmore. Just like you know we've been lying all this time about where we were and what happened to us there.
I was like, hang on a sec. Widmore playing dumbass.
You and I have common interests. When you're ready to discuss them, as you know, we're not the only ones who left the island.
Yo, that's crazy, because Desmond on that chopper
Miss
too.
Kwan, why would you want to help me?
The plot thickens, man. This is Captain America Civil War before Civil War. You got Team Widmore and Team Linus.
Son, there's nobody down there. Can't see anything from here. We didn't get enough fuel. We can't go there. He's there. No, I'm not leaving him. Get there. No, we're not leaving him. We're not. Turn back. Son, it's gone. He's gone. Repeat us. Fly us back to the island. We got it. No! No!
Damn, the actress who plays Sun is absolutely killing it.
Why what? Why did you kill him when you knew it would destroy the boat?
Well, John, I really wasn't thinking straight. Sometimes good command decisions get compromised by bad emotional responses. I'm sure you're going to do a much better job of separating the two than I ever did.
What did he tell Saeed about letting your anger turn into emotion? Or something along the lines of that?
What are you doing?
I better change.
Don't tell me he gonna change into them coat. You're like, ain't no way, boy. That's my guy right there. Daniel Craig style. Hey, she mesmerized, man.
Nice day for a swim.
What's that for? I'm going somewhere cold.
Oh.
And where's mine?
You don't need one because you're not going with me.
Polar bear
Yes,
style,
I
bro.
am going with you.
No, John, you're not.
Jacob told me what we had to do. You don't get to
He
make
told
all
me
the
what to do,
decisions.
but he didn't tell you how. Because he wants me to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
So I'd like you to get on the elevator, John, and go back up. Richard and my people will be waiting 2 miles east of the Orchid. Waiting for me. Ready, willing, and able to share what they know. Then they will follow your every word. Goodbye, John. Sorry I made your life so miserable.
I made your life so miserable. Now, does this go back to when he was a child? Like, everything planned out
What do I tell him to do?
for his entire life?
You'll find your way, John. You always do.
Bro, how we've come full circle. John had Ben captive in the hatch. And then the tables turned. Ben shot Locke. Now they're shaking hands, parting ways.
Welcome home.
Now it's time for Locke to lead the others, potentially. Hey, look at that grin. Look at that grin. He ready. He ready. Did he go in somewhere cold? Now, did he open like some type of maybe portal through space and time? And he's going to the Arctic here through the island? Okay, no. And the secrets of the island itself go deeper and deeper. I'm guessing this is like the island's core, potentially. Yep. And That's the cut he has when he wakes up in the Sahara, I believe. So I'm guessing, you know, Ben was shown this ages ago. And some of the hieroglyph symbols right there are the same as the Doomsday countdown timer from the hatch, right? On that little pillar right there.
I hope you're happy now, Jacob.
Another bright purple. Flashback to the end of season 2, man.
Yeah, what is that?
So they can't go back to the island, or they end up going back to the island because the island moves. Damn, they pack so much content into such a into a 42 minute episode. 42-minute episode, sorry. So I'm guessing this is where he gets teleported to 2005. Damn, that's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. There's no island to go back to. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, B1? I certainly am, B2.
Where's the island?
So what happened to Faraday and stuff on the little
Where's
raft?
the island?
Did they get
It's gone.
did they get teleported with the island?
Where the hell am I gonna land this thing? Brace yourselves!
That's insane, man. Well, the plane did crash land in the water, so this is round 2 of the pilot episode, so I'm just worried about Aaron, man. I know he gets back, but like, that kid been through so much.
Saeed, are you alright? Jack! Desmond!
That's crazy ass with life rafter, man.
Jack! Give me a hand!
Oh my god.
Now come on, Jack. We gotta save Lost Jesus here. Come on. You did it for Charlie, now you do it for Desmond. Yes. Let's go. We're not losing any more characters.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm guessing at that time, you know,
It's okay. It's okay. We're alive.
so I'm guessing at that time that, you know, Ben spun the wheel, similar to the end of season 2 with the hatch and Desmond, you know, turning the key on and the Doomsday clock going down to 0, and then obviously the bright light in the sky, and the, you know, the crazy magnetic pulse that generated. I'm guessing that is similar to Ben. Like, so Ben is gonna have his flashes before your eyes moment, similar to Desmond, because he was, you know, at the epicenter of the whole thing. Like, he was the one, you know, he was the one to turn the wheel itself. He was right there. And I'm guessing that's when Ben wakes up in 2005 in the Sahara Desert, sort of like a year later, or around it, yeah, around a year later. And at that time, he finds Saeed. So it's been over a year because Saeed had been with Nadia, and Nadia had been killed, and he was recruiting Saeed. So yeah, he got teleported a year in advance, or maybe he got teleported somewhere else. But like, I'm guessing by that episode in episode 9 of season 4, it was that moment that teleported him to the Sahara Desert in 2005, I believe. Yeah, because he had the orchid jacket on, and when you rewatch that scene, one of the comments said, and I went and rewatched it to get the thumbnail for episode 9. You see that he's breathing cold air as one of his first breaths from that little cave right there. So yeah, that's crazy attention to detail. And like I said, the replay value of this show is absolutely insane. But yeah, so Desmond, I'm guessing, stopped getting those flashes. Like, he doesn't get them anymore. That's it. The constant moment was probably one of the last ones, or like that was the last sort of, yeah, I don't know. Like, he just stopped getting those flashes. Was it only for Charlie? And like I was saying in a couple episodes ago, those flashes he had, had Claire on the helicopter itself with her baby. Could that have been wrong? Was it Kate on the helicopter with Aaron? Like, your baby gets safe on the helicopter. I can't remember. I gotta go back and rewatch it. But I'm pretty sure he said Claire gets on the helicopter. But I don't know if that has to do with Widmore and Ben, or Widmore changing the rules and everything changing after that, and Locke usurping Ben as the leader of the others, and Jacob sort of choosing a different path for Ben, and that's why that flash doesn't end up coming true, and all that has to go with Jack making the decision to stay on the beach, Locke going his way, and then we all know what ensued there with the rest of season 4. So yeah, interesting stuff. I'm not sure if that's like the writers losing track of what they're doing with the story and everything becoming too convoluted, or if it makes sense with, like I was saying before, Widmore changing the rules, and yeah, certain characters making decisions that course correct. What was the yeah, I think it was course correction in flashes before your eyes. You can only course correct so many times. Was that the term, course correct, with Charlie? How he kept course correcting and changing the way of the universe, before the universe is ultimately going to end up overruling your course correction. So yeah, I forgot what the term was. I think it started with C. But yeah, I think that might be the case. That might be the case. Nah, that's Ghostface, man, calling at this time of night. Don't answer, Kate.
Hello?
You're gonna end up like Drew Barrymore.
Hello, who's there?
Man, Lost has gone pure horror lately, man. I don't like it.
Don't move.
That's Claire.
Don't you touch my son!
That looks like Claire. How the fudge did she end up here, man? The white rabbit in the background too. Oh my gosh. In Aaron's room.
I can't bring him back, Kate.
Oh, okay. So this is Claire manifesting herself from the island, possibly?
Don't you dare bring him back.
Why did she sound American there? What happened to the Australian? What happened to her natural Australian accent? Why did she have to say, don't you dare bring him back? Why? One of them dreams, man. If they were to go back to the island, why in the hell would she bring Aaron along with her? Like, why? Why would you put your son in that situation? Like, your son, oh my gosh. I'm even like,
I'm sorry.
fine into it. But why would you put Aaron in that situation again? Like, after all the kid's been through.
I'm sorry.
He a deep sleeper.
Is he okay?
He's fine. It's a miracle.
But Jack said he doesn't believe in miracles.
He moved the island.
No, he didn't.
Oh, really? Because one minute it was there and the next it was gone. So unless we like overlooked it, dude, that's exactly what he did. But you got another explanation, man. I'd love to hear it.
I love when the characters sort of like, I don't know if it's intentional to break the fourth wall like that in terms of like what we're thinking at the moment, but like it's insane. I love it.
God almighty. There's a boat.
That's Zeke, man. That's
There's
Zeke.
a boat out there! There's a boat, you see it? Hey! Over here! Does it see us?
I think it does.
I'm getting flashbacks, man, to the end of season 1.
Hey! Is it turning? It's turning! Hey! Hey!
Now I'm guessing this is yeah, we're gonna have to lie. I'm guessing this is
What?
the Indonesian island
have to
they
lie.
get to.
Lie about what? Everything, all of it. Every moment since we crashed on the island. You said that our plane was discovered on the bottom of the ocean. Well, someone put it there. Someone who wants everyone to think that we're dead. So what do you think's gonna happen to us when we tell them that that wasn't our plane? What do you think's gonna happen to the people that we left behind?
Jack, we can't. We can't pull it off.
Just let me do the talking.
They had a matter of minutes to make up the entire story while the boat got to them. So Desmond and Lapidus weren't part of the Oceanic Six. Maybe part of the story was like, you know, they were part of the chopper crew and they ran out of fuel and their chopper crashed, rescuing the Oceanic Six. So this gives Desmond a one-way ticket back to Penny, hopefully. Oh, speaking Portuguese. Portuguese. This might be Penny's boat. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's Whitmore.
Throw them a rope. Take them round to the stand.
Ah. 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 I heard, like, I saw the Portuguese in the captions and I was like, wait a minute. This might be Penny's boat. It is Penny's boat. No way, man. There's no place like Penny's boat.
Penny?
Bro, this gonna feed families for ages. That's insane.
Penny!
Yo, she like, I did it. We did it. Fuck the lying. This is the biggest truth. These two. For a second, I forgot Ben was after Penny. But it's alright, let me live in this moment. Y'all better get engaged on the spot right now. You know what? Let Mr. Echo's ghost marry you right now. He can do it.
How did you find me?
Your phone call. I have a tracking station.
Hey, with enough money, you can find anyone.
I love you, Penny. And I'll never leave you again.
I don't want to toss this guy into the mirror again, so Desmond better be fine. Yo, can I take a second to big up Frank Lapidus as well?
This is Penny. This Kate and Aaron. Son, Saeed, Holly,
You didn't have to lie to Penny, man.
Frank, Jack. Jack, this is Penny. It's nice to meet you, Penny.
Hi.
But we need to talk.
What a way to drain the mood. Of course Jack had to do it. Of course. Real man, let me live it more. 1 week later. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. We cool. We cool.
What's this place called?
Membata.
Yep, that's the island.
Membata. How long till we'll hit land?
Oh, if the wind's not too brutal. 8, 9 hours. Just long enough to give you a nice, convincing sunburn.
Huh? It's been a pleasure, Frank.
Hey, they got the others' clothing on, bro.
Roger that, Doc.
Hey, look at Sun, man. She
Very sweet, huh?
in a trance. It's kind of risky putting him in the ocean for 8, 9 hours because you never know what could happen.
You sure about this, brother? Are you sure?
I had a week to think it through.
As long as I've got Penny, I'll be fine. Don't let him find you, Desmond. And I'll see you in another life, brother. Aye.
Alright, so Desmond and Penny are in hiding together.
All right. Let's go home.
Which part of Hawaii is that, man? Come on. Then they find out there's a third island. It's just like, oh, come on. Yep. Who's gonna take that photo from the press conference? No, Steam. What are you doing, Steam? Hey, Sawyer got a long time to get familiar with Juliet, man. So I'm guessing, you know, season 5 itself, like in terms of like, I've got 5 minutes left for the finale of season 4, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to start season 5 right after this. And I that's why I left this reaction till the day after, you know, watching part 1 and 2 of There's No Place Like Home, because I want to segue right into season 5. And we know Lost finales and openings are absolutely brilliant. So I think season 5, the mission is all about, you know, or the entire storyline might be all about going back to the island and fixing things or rescuing those that are left on the island. And I feel like that's absolutely phenomenal because it adds a whole nother dimension to the show. And just when you thought they're probably, okay, running out of content or like, you know, things were getting stale in, you know, season 3 with the flashbacks, there we go. We introduced to the flash forwards. Then we get another sort of element to this season with the whole time and space thing, which is really interesting. I'm like I said last episode, I'm not too well versed in the time stuff, so I don't know how it works with the Doctor and what happened with him. It seems like time operates different on the island itself, so maybe they're ahead in the future, and the thing that happened in the Doctor is in the past, and the, you know, communication between them takes you know, a different amount of time to pass through, if that makes sense. But yeah, like this season has got me even more invested in the show, more than ever. And I know we discussed viewership ratings on the Discord the other day, or like, you know, the numbers were being put up, and you know, if you missed an episode in season 4, you missed a hell of a lot of content, because I've been praising this show since the beginning for the 43 minute runtime and how much character development growth story arcs, and just plot is jam packed into that 43 minute runtime and keeps you invested for the entire, length of the episode. You don't feel the 43 minutes. It goes at such a brisk pace. And Buffy itself, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, had that same 42 to 43 minute runtime, bar a few exceptions, bar a few episodes. And that show I praised till the very end about them being able to get a lot of character development, and to keep you invested in the entire story for that 43 minute runtime. Even in the sort of like fun Buffy episodes, there is still that character development and growth. And you could say the same about, like, for instance, Stranger in a Strange Land. There is still some important things in that episode, despite some people saying it's probably the worst or one of the worst episodes of the series. You could still go back and find stuff that's pretty neat, in terms of like adding to Jack's character, or like seeing how the others operate on the island itself. So yeah, I cannot wait for season 5, and we still got 5 minutes of season 4. So maybe we've heard about this Jeremy character, and potentially this is the character that's gonna pay Jack a visit soon, but we haven't seen him yet, unless I'm tripping. And Jeremy's going under a different alias potentially. So is he going back here to open the coffin? Damn, there's no alarm system in this funeral place? So this is Jeremy's coffin, I'm guessing. I thought they said Jeremy's going to be paying Jack a visit soon, not Jack paying Jeremy a visit. If it is Jeremy. It is. So it was Jeremy. Okay. I'm guessing we're going to get more flashbacks in season 5, potentially, of Jeremy maybe coming to Jack, or...
Hello, Jack. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
You scared me, you flop.
Did he tell you that I was off the island?
See? Now that's how you freaking do a Ben Reveal subtitles. That's how you do it. I didn't even tell by the voice straight away. My guy's teleporting between countries.
Yes, he did.
I need to go back and rewatch
Did
it.
he tell you that I was off the island?
It didn't even sound like Ben.
Hello, Jack.
No, that didn't sound like Ben at all.
Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. Did he tell you that I was off the island?
About a month ago.
And Kate?
Yeah. Yeah, he came to see her too.
And what did he say to you?
We have to go back.
He told me that after I left the island, some very bad things happened.
Oh.
And he told me that it was my fault.
And you have to go back to fix it.
For leaving. And he said that I had to come back.
Yes, I heard that you've been flying on passenger planes. Hoping that you'd crash.
Crash.
It's dark, Jack. Very dark.
Why are you here?
I'm here to tell you that the island won't let you come alone.
We have to get the Avengers back together, man. Ben included. Ben's that villain that's sort of in the group now.
All of you have to go back.
Are you...
Even Aaron.
Saeed, I don't even know where Saeed is.
Oh, don't worry.
Hurley is insane. Son blames me for... And Kate. She won't even talk to me anymore.
Perhaps I can help you with that. This is the way it has to be, Jack. It's the only way.
This is the way.
You have to do it together, all of you.
Even Aaron.
Oh. I have a few ideas.
Can we do the Oceanic 5, please? Like, leave Aaron out of this.
Jack, I said all of you.
Does that mean Desmond, Penny, and Frank too? Oh, sorry.
We're gonna have to bring him too.
Does that mean Desmond and Penny too? No, not Penny, sorry. Desmond and Frank? Come on, who is it? Overhead pen. Locke is Jeremy? Does that mean Locke's dead? Or no? He can't be dead, right? Because he's the leader of the others. And unless this is sort of like a thing where, you know, how other characters can manifest themselves off the, like, or sort of like, you know, yeah, appear to others off the island, similar to Christian, how Claire's done it, even though I don't think Claire's dead at the moment. She's in a trance, but she appeared to Kate in a dream. Charlie's been able to, Mr. Echo's been able to. So not necessarily dead character. It doesn't have to be a dead character that can appear to others, but maybe, so it was a different alias, like I was saying before, but Locke is Jeremy, and he came back to warn everyone that, you know, we have to go back to the island. So there's going to be 2 Locks when they go back, potentially. But it's a dead Locke. But it's Jeremy also. Okay, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. And it could have something to do possibly with this time and space thing, with time operating differently on the island. Oh, man. So who has to go back? Does that mean Frank and Desmond have to go back as well? Or is it just the Oceanic 6, including Locke? Just who was on Flight 815? Aaron, I'm guessing, has to go back too. But what about Desmond? What about Frank Lapidus? Oh, man, Season 5 is going to be insane. I'm more excited for the mission on how to get back to the island. I'm keen to see that. I'm keen to see, you know, how they're going to find the island, and the recruitment process itself is going to be entirely difficult. It's going to be so hard to convince the likes of Sun and Kate to go back. Saeed is probably with Ben, so that won't be an issue, I think. Jack, you know, said to Kate, we have to go back. But I think Sun and Kate are the difficult ones, especially convincing Kate to bring Aaron. And yeah, Hurley seems like he possibly might be on board with it. Hurley might be easy to convince. I mean, he's got nothing at the moment. So that's why no one showed up to Jeremy's funeral, because it wasn't John Locke. It was Jeremy Bernthal, or Bernthal, whatever his last name is. But that's interesting. So Locke came... So Jeremy as Locke, he'd be looking like Charles Xavier in that in that coffin right there. Paid Kate and Jack a visit, saying that he needs to come back. And I thought to myself, I'm like, all right, like, they mentioned this Jeremy character, and I'm like, please don't introduce another character this late that's out of nowhere, similar to like the other woman. And I guess that, like, sort of like, could it be like an alias? And it was Locke coming back to visit everyone, you know, similar to maybe how Christian has been making appearances. Maybe Locke did a similar thing. But yeah, oh man, that is so interesting. I can't wait to see how they all explain it. Ladies and gentlemen, what a finale for Lost. What an absolute fantastic finale for season 4. And yeah, season 5, bring it on, man. Bring it on. I'm going to tune in to season 5 right after this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been your boy, Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.